Hey guys, let's continue talking about curriculum. So today I am going to talk about what I'm planning to do with my toddler. Now, you might be thinking, why are you talking about curriculum with your toddler? But let me tell you about it. So, hey, my name is Adrian. I am a homeschool mom of 3. I have a 7-year-old, a 6-year-old, and a 2-year-old. So today we're going to talk about my toddler, the preschool curriculum that I got, and why I am choosing to do that. So my little girl is 2. She will turn 3 this year in November, and I do not expect her to do full-out preschool or any kind of curriculum, but she is so eager to learn. She wants to know her ABCs and her numbers. She just this morning was sitting with us at the table doing school, and she pulled out the 100 chart and she made me sit there and count with her, and she wanted to point and count all the numbers. She wanted to count on the abacus. She will bring me her ABC books, and she just wants to know. She will point to any letter that she sees and asks, "What's that?" So I'm just planning on following her lead this year, and anything that we don't use or we don't get to or she is just not interested in, then I will just have it ready for next year or the year after for whenever she is ready. So do not feel like you need to have a curriculum or have these books or resources for a 2-year-old. But if you are curious what we're doing, or you have a young child that is really eager to learn, then let me show you what we're going to do this year. So I have chosen to do the Gentle and Classical Preschool, and I am really excited about this company. I really love the woman that runs this company. If you subscribe to her newsletter and check out her blog, she just has a heart for moms. This is a Christian-based curriculum, and she is just so encouraging and realistic. It has a letter in this teacher manual that just talks about, take what you want, leave what you don't want, and make it work for you. Don't feel that you have to work for the curriculum, and I really appreciate that. I really appreciate her heart for moms and education and for Christ. So I am really excited to use this next year. This teacher guide is free on her website, and I will link that in my blog post with this video so that you can check it out. But the teacher guide is free. The rest of the curriculum bundle is to purchase, so it has much more. But this preschool curriculum will go through like a gentle artist study. We'll listen to music. It has lots of books and handcrafts and memory statement cards. They're really big on their memory boards, and it just talks about things like hygiene, and it will have some scripture memory verses. And like I said, my child is 2, so I really plan to do the books with this, maybe some of the crafts if she's up for it. It has a beautiful morning binder, so we can go through some of the letters, look at the pictures. Really, I am just going to pull from this what my 2-year-old is wanting. And then the rest of it we can save for next year. There is so much to this that I have no doubt in my mind that this can last at least 2 years, especially starting at 2. So I'm excited for this. If you guys are interested and would like an in-depth look into this curriculum, I will do a flip through and show you more of the parts and pieces of this curriculum as I finish printing it all out. As you can see, I printed it, but I haven't binded it yet. They're all just in binder clips, and I haven't printed out the rest of the pieces yet. But please let me know if you would like to see a flip through of this. I am so excited about this. Other things that I have for my 2-year-old are things that she is just really interested in. Like I said, she really wants to know her ABCs. So some of the books I have are this Pinkalicious ABC and Pinkalicious 1, 2, 3. These books are super cute. They're really sweet. We don't watch the show anymore. It used to be on Prime, but it's not anymore, and I'm not going to pay for the show. But the book is adorable. It's just super girly and sweet. I love that Dee is dragon and cupcakes and flowers, and I mean, it's just sweet, and she really loves this. She will bring this, and we will read this over and over and over again. So we're going to continue with that. And the 1, 2, 3 book, again, she really likes counting. So we're going to use this. And then we have this M is for Minnie. And this is one of those neat books that have, it's textured. It's almost like that sandpaper feel to learn how to write your letters. And so then you have things in here that are labeled like apples and animals and acorn and ants, all the things that start with A. And if you don't want to do it that way, you can just read this little story along the bottom. So I like that this book, you don't have to read it the same way every time. Sometimes we flip through and we just trace the letters, and sometimes we flip through and we find all the things that start with A, and I'll point them out. Other times we just read through the little sentences on the bottom, but it makes it really fun. It's not exactly the same book every single time, and she really is just obsessed with Minnie Mouse. So we have this one. And then I also, another few books that I have, I got The Big Story ABC. I'm not sure if she will sit for this, but I thought that we could break this up, and it was really sweet. So it just starts with A, in the beginning, God created Adam and Eve. And it just has simple statements like that for all the letters, and I thought this was sweet. And again, if she's not really interested or ready for this, then dropping things, then we'll just hang on to it for next year. And then I also got my ABC Bible verses. So I hadn't seen exactly what this is, but it sounded interesting. And as I'm looking at it, I'm not sure that she's going to sit for this. She loves reading books now, and maybe her attention span will grow this year. But I'm thinking this is going to be a bit much for her, but I have it. And again, I'll just save it for next year if she isn't interested. But this is the letter A, and so a soft answer turns away wrath is the Bible verse, Proverbs 15:1, and then it's just got a little bit, this one spread. So it's this one spread for each letter. So I have a suspicion that this is going to be maybe what we'll do, and we might have to wait on this, but this looks really sweet, so we have it. I also have this. I picked this up at a yard sale for, I want to say 50 cents, maybe a quarter. It's called We Sing Children's Songs and Finger Plays, and I am not good at this stuff. The only songs that ever come to my mind with my children are the Itsy Bitsy Spider, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and maybe Row 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 Your Boat. And then we'll sing the ABCs, which is pretty much Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Now there's nothing wrong with those, but I do want to do some of those fun finger plays and more of the little rhymes and songs. So this was awesome, and it's supposed to have music that goes with it. And I looked on Apple Music. We have an Apple Music subscription. It's one of like the very, very few subscriptions that we have. I really don't like to do subscriptions, but we do have Apple Music, and they have it, the whole album for this entire book. It's so many songs. I want to say it's like 100 songs or something, and they're all on Apple Music. So essentially that's free. So we're going to do this, and you know, I can do this with my older kids as well, my 7 and my 6-year-old, and they can learn some of these and help teach my daughter, and they're really good about that. They like to sing the songs with her and all their nursery rhymes and things. So I definitely know we'll do this. If we do nothing else, we will do this year with my 2-year-olds. And then the last few things I have are just some things for her to do with her hands during our school time. This is not everything that we have. I just pulled some puzzles. So she has a name puzzle that she got for her birthday one year, and she hasn't really touched this. She's not been interested this year, but as she's been more interested in letters, I think I will pull this out more for her to practice her name and her letters. And then I have this little number puzzle. It's just really it's just a cheap puzzle from Walmart, and it's got, you know, you can talk about the shapes, the numbers, the colors. Just putting the pieces and matching them is a good practice, fine motor practice and matching. And then I also, this is falling apart. It is not in the right order, but I also have this, which I also believe is from Walmart, and so it just has their magnets, and so you'll just match the animal here. So this one matches. So it's one elephant, and then up here it would be A for alligator, and you'd find the piece and match it, and they're magnetic. And then on the back side is a chalkboard. So we can use this one if she wants to. And then I just realized that we didn't have one of these, just a simple alphabet puzzle. We have several others that are ABC puzzles, but not these chunky puzzles where you have to match the letter to the hole. And I felt like she would do much better with this, because the other puzzles we have are those giant Melissa and Doug puzzles where you have to already know the alphabet and put it in alphabetical order. And she's definitely not there. So this will be much more her speed. And again, it is just a simple Walmart puzzle. I think I didn't pay any more than like $5 for any one of these puzzles. I'm all about doing all the fun educational things and having the resources, but if I can find it for cheap or free, then that makes me super excited. I was just telling a friend the other day that it kind of pains me to pay more than $5 for things, so free is right up my alley. The other things that we will have for her are more to keep her hands busy. We have some busy bins, which I have a video on. I will link that below. Just some simple things that we put in bins and rotate throughout the week. And then we also have some sensory bins. I have another video on that, which I will also link, on how to just make it so easy, less cleanup, and a little more fun for mom. Sensory bins can be really messy. Children love them. I did not love them when we first started, and I just found the easiest way to do it and make it doable for our family. So if you're interested in either of those videos, I will link those in the description below, maybe in the iCards up here. So if you're interested, check those out. But this is pretty much all for my 2-year-old. Like I said, you don't need anything for your 2-year-old. Read some books and snuggle and sing some songs and point out the ABCs, but I am excited for these things, and I will have the resources as she continues to develop and grow and be interested in these things, and I won't have to prep it next year. So that's my goal. Whether we use it or not, it will be prepped and ready for when she is ready. So thank you for watching. If you're interested, check out the blog below or some of the other videos down below. If you liked this video and would like to see more, please subscribe so you can see the last of my curriculum picks for 2022-2023. I will be coming out with our family subjects next, and I think that's what I'm most excited about. So subscribe so you can see that. Bye, guys.